going on, everybody? Sixers get the W 94-81. Talking reaction grades, player of the game, more. Joining me, he is Mitch Kofsky. Go give him a shout out on X at Mitch Kofsky. What's good, Mitch?
What's good, dude? What's good? Man, all I can say is a crazy game up and down, but it all starts with Aluma, man. Aluma just took over. Like, this is his time.
Dude, absolutely. That is the story of tonight's show. The rise of Keve Aluma. Aluma finished with 19 points, 8 boards, a steal, a block, really showing you everything what the Sixers need as like a stretch four that could be at the back end of the bench. Personally, I would give him the two-way over, David Jones and Justin Edwards, and this guy looks like a clear fit for the Sixers. Before this Las Vegas Summer League started, he was my biggest winner of the Salt Lake City Summer League. I'm going to show that video real quick. Been the biggest surprise of the Sixers Summer League. In fact, if I was running the Sixers, I would take away David Jones' two-way contract and give it to this guy as soon as possible. Aluma came into the Summer League with an inconsistent jumper, but with upside to be a potential stretch four. And through 3 games, man, he's just been an overwhelming success story. He shot 14 of 20 from the field, including 3 of 7 from 3. Clearly a guy that can give you solid team defense, not be a liability on switches. He showed off a solid ability to attack the glass in terms of rebounding. I thought he was way better than I anticipated. He does project to be kind of that reserve big that can stretch the floor and not be a non-negative player. He's only 25 years old. He spent the last 2 seasons playing in Asia after playing 4 college seasons, 6'9", definitely undersized as a center, but he makes up for it by kind of having a great feel for the game. He seems to always be in the right position at the right time. You like how he's active offensively and defensively, and he's not afraid to put the ball on the deck. I thought this guy is clearly a 4 due to that jump shot, and I'm excited to see how he develops. All right, so Aluma looks like a clear fit for the Sixers roster. He was everywhere on the court tonight, man. Most notably, spacing the floor. He shot 2 of 2 from 3-point range. So if my math is correct, so far through 4 Summer League games, he's shooting 22 of 30 from the field. That is insane efficiency. And like I said in the video, he came in as an inconsistent jump shooter, and he's just blowing all expectations out the window.
Yeah, it's just insane. I haven't caught like any of them in college at all, so this is just fresh to see with a guy like this just playing the game, feeling the court, and just shooting the ball and having fun, man. Exactly what we need for the Sixers team.
He looks like a solid team defender as well. He's not just like shooting the rock, and that's all you get from him. He's able to put the ball on the floor and drive to the basket. He's making plays in transition. He's blocked. He only had 1 block tonight, but I feel like he contested a lot more than that in different situations. And there was like one play where he grabbed an offensive board through traffic, then hit a pull-up jumper from mid-range. Right after that, he drew a charge on the other end. This guy just seems to impact the game and make winning plays.
Yeah. I believe he got the block, went down to the other way, got a layup, and then went back to contest the shot. Mm-hmm. I mean, when was the last time we've seen that on the Sixers team? When was the last time? I love this kid.
Yeah, he's legit, man. There was my one favorite one. He had a pump fake from 3 and then drove in and hit a reverse layup and won. Just give him an NBA contract, right, Quentin? Absolutely. Mr. Sandman's in the house saying he's good at playing basketball. Williams says Aluma should get that 2-way. Absolutely, man. That is, without a doubt, one of the top takes of the Summer League. Start Aluma at power forward. I've seen enough. Let's pump the brakes.
Yeah, like a boom over not Ricky Council, KJ Martin.
Yeah. And I thought he had really good chemistry with Doughton in the pick and roll. There are several times when the defense, you could see the gravity that Doughton has with the ball in his hands, and that left our guy Aluma wide open for three in multiple possessions. And let's transition to Jeff Doughton, who had a terrific game yet again. 18 points, 8 assists. He did have 4 turnovers, but he was a +9 and 1 of 4 from 3-point range. Just steady. Yeah, he's an older guy. He's 27 years old, as we've said, but he looks every bit of a guy that should be at the back end of this roster as a ball handler. The Sixers need ball handlers. Doughton, I think, is very efficient in that short to intermediate range of the court. Any thoughts on Doughton today?
I mean, hey, he looked good. With the turnovers, the lack of passing and awareness there, I was like, But overall, he had a very, very good game. I mean, he has a lot of experience in the summer league, man. He's got a lot of experience in the summer league, so he should really stand out.
He had one of the more impressive plays of the game. That spin move he had attacking the basket, that was I did not see that coming at all. That was pretty athletic.
So it was actually funny. I was like, not McCain, Doughton, do something on my life. I was like, do something. And as I said that, he did the spin and layup. I'm like, okay, I'll shut up. I'm like, okay, you just did a layup. You did a spin. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, he's excellent at attacking the rim. I was kind of out on Doughton just because he's an older guy, and I was wanting to see more of those targets. Or not targets. Geez, I'm in football mode. More of those touches go to the younger kids, but he looks every bit, as an NBA player right now. I agree, Quentin. He should be a guy that the Sixers should be looking at heavily. I know they just brought back Lowry. There's some rumors about Gary Trent Jr. We'll see what happens.
I was kind of disappointed that Jerry McCain didn't get a lot of time leading the offense again. I'm like, when are we going to let this guy grow and see what he can do? I mean, we already know what he can do from Duke, but I just want the casual fans to see what this guy can do. So that's what I want to say.
Let's talk about Jared McCain next. Some quick comments. David Jones is not good at all.
No.
I'm definitely more out than in on David Jones. I just don't buy the athleticism. And if we're going to use one of those two ways, you got to get me wings that we can grow with the Delaware Bluecoats, which is, look at Keve Aluma. He's a 3-4, I think, that has a lot of upside as a floor spacer. Doughton is doing well in summer league as he should at this stage of his career. Absolutely, William. He's 27 years old. That's what I said in the videos, and kind of people killed me on it. He should be out there dominating. He's so old. But I wish he sat out Vegas so the younger guys can get more burn. I fully agree. We've got Daniel in the house. What's going on? I know Mitch loves the Lowry signing.
I'm so against it, dude. I'm so against it. I don't want to go into that right now. But, I'm not for it.
William says Doughton is playing. Oh, you already said that. But anyway, let's get into Jared McCain. McCain finished with 11 points. He was a +19. That's nice. 7 boards is nice. You like to see him get boards, especially on a Sixers team that cannot rebound whatsoever. But 1 assist to 1 turnover. Not what I wanted to see from Jared McCain today. Obviously, the shot's not falling. Everything I feel he shoots hits the front of the rim. Maybe he's got tire legs. I don't know. But that doesn't bother me nearly as much as him not getting enough touches as primary facilitator. That's the bread and butter of what I want to see from McCain grow his rookie year. It's a perfect place for him during the Las Vegas Summer League to showcase that. And there were times when he looked pretty good, kind of penetrating. And there were a couple of times he looked good pulling up from mid-range. Outside of that, we didn't really see much. Any thoughts?
I mean, it's just Jeff Doughton. He was hogging the ball a lot in the first half. Like, he wasn't really passing. He was just attacking the rim. And I'm like, where's McCain's time? This is why we're watching the game, to see this guy develop and see what he can do. and Dowling was hogging the ball. So for me, I'm just like, McCain needs to find that rhythm. He needs to get that rhythm back and get that just to get the flow. That's what he needs. That's to find the rhythm. Just keep shooting. And he was actually working on his game after practice. He stayed and worked on his game. So I don't know if anyone knew that, but
Yeah.
yeah, this guy's a hard worker. So
Yeah, I'm not worried at all.
I'm not.
There's a lot of people on Twitter that are killing it, the selection. At the end of the day, he is a mid first round pick. I think people's expectations are just a little higher than what reality is for that selection. Steve says, "What's going on with Mitch on the Kyle Lowry signing? Thumbs down."
I'm not allowing. I don't know. No.
McCain had a few nice passes in that one. He did have one where he found Aluma rolling to the basket. There was one play where I thought was pretty nice where he drove, kind of faked the lob and hit a runner. Outside of that, we didn't really see much. Dalton Connect had 25 yesterday. That is what we'll be doing, comparing those two for the foreseeable future for sure. Williams says the shot will come. He's getting used to NBA range, but he needs more touches, period. Absolutely agree. So not a great game from Jared McCain whatsoever. I mean, he did some little things. I think he did draw a charge. He did force some turnovers. But at the end of the day, he's definitely I think he's thinking too hard. And he just needs to get, like you said, in the rhythm of this offense. And it is summer league. So it doesn't bother me. All right, let's roll into Ricky Council, who was just a man among boys tonight. 24 points. He shot 1 of 6 from 3, which is a lot worse than I thought.
Yeah.
But, I mean, highlight reel dunk after highlight reel dunk. Him and his ability to attack relentlessly downhill, get to the free throw line. The dude was 9 of 9 from the free throw line. That's what you love to see. He had 2 steals, no turnovers. He was a plus 16. What are your thoughts on Ricky Council?
Standing out exactly what he needs to do to prove to everybody that he deserves a roster spot for the Philadelphia 76ers, a good rotational piece, and that is what he's doing. Just getting to that line, converting, and just, being the athletic player that he is. So I love it.
Yeah, I love his fearlessness. That's the take, is he's going to, use his body. And, I'm tired of the Sixers having soft player after soft player. Like, Ricky Council is going to get to the line, and he's either going to shoot it from 3 or attack and get to the rim. And that is absolutely what this team needs. R. Smith says, why does Keve Aluma look like a great match for the team and is a potential starter? I wouldn't go that far, dude.
No.
That's a little bit of a stretch. I mean, you're probably looking at some combination of Marcus Morris or Rocco returning or something along those lines. But at least off the back end of the bench, he's only 25 years old. Aluma is definitely a guy who still has upside and can grow as that stretch for the Sixers. Williams says plus 19 is encouraging. Mr. Sandman says McCain is a first-round pick with a guaranteed contract. The other guys need to showcase themselves. Agreed. Bright side of McCain played a few more years of college ball like Connect. He might score 25 too. Again, McCain's like 19, 20 years old.
He's 19,
Council is preparing for his KJ Martin treatment. I love it.
I love that. I love it.
That's what I love. That's what's exciting about the Sixers team is the amount of positional versatility this Sixers team has for the first time in, I don't know, forever. Like when you look at Caleb Martin and Ricky Council and guys that can play different spots and different roles on this team, it's going to be fun. Aluma on a 2-way, please, and get rid of Jones. 1,000%. Yes, Peter. 1,000%. All right. Let's talk about Adem Bona. 5 blocks tonight, man. Again. Showing that elite rim protection. We did get a pull-up jumper from Bona as well, which was nice. He shot 7 of 25 on, shots not at the rim at college last year. I'm pretty sure this was his first field goal as a pull up outside of the paint, and it looked pretty good. He didn't get to the free throw line at all. He did have 1 assist, but 7 boards, 5 blocks. That's what you want out of Bona, and him being aggressive in the paint. Any thoughts?
Hey, like I forget who made this comparison before with Ben Wallace. I mean, I'm seeing that, just seeing a more athletic player than Ben Wallace was. So I
Yeah.
love it, but here comes the boner jokes. That's all I'm gonna say. Here comes the boner jokes.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
He looks good, man. He
yeah,
looks really solid. I just love the fact that like he doesn't need to be heavily involved on offense. Again, he was a -3. That I feel like that should have been better because I feel like the surface stats do not are not truly indicative of how good he has been defensively
yeah,
for the Sixers. Like he holds a ton of gravity in the paint. Guys definitely get nervous with him patrolling the paint. So shout outs to Adem Bona and his defense. It's awesome. I mean, he's going to probably lead the Las Vegas Summer League in blocks. I think he was second in the Salt Lake City in blocks. So his rim protection is as good as it gets.
yeah.
William says, bring us Precious Ashua on a vet minimum. It's all we got. What would you do with the vet minimum, Mitch? Are you a Gary Trent Jr. guy? Are you
I
using
want
that?
Gary Trent for me.
Yeah.
That is the guy I want for the 3-point shooting and the defense. That's the guy I want. Precious Achiuwa, I have a feeling he's staying in New York, especially what happened with Jalen Brunson and his deal. So I really think he's staying in New York, which sucks. But
I would be so happy, man, if we got Gary Trent Jr.
yeah,
Ultimately, obviously, I think in terms of priority, like getting a 3-4 that for this roster, I think is more important. But I still think Gary Trent Jr. would just be an unbelievable addition to this backcourt. What is up? I'm okay with McCain missing shots. I like him taking them. Absolutely, man. They
yes,
just need to let this kid keep shooting. And he is shooting. I mean, he shot 1 of 6 from 3. I think pretty much every game, correct me if I'm wrong, he shot at least 6 3-pointers
yes.
during
I
the
was
second.
just about to say that. Yes.
But keep it coming, man. Is
Just
Gary
keep
Trent
doing it.
Jr. coming? There's a lot of rumors out there that I don't necessarily know if they're legit or not.
Right.
I don't know.
There's just so many rumors, and now with KPJ, not KPJ, KJ Martin, people are saying it's going to be a sign-in trade, but we can't trade him till January 19th. So we got to wait for the trade deadline for that. Maybe DFJ coming.
Peter says, can't wait till Bona bangs 3. If he develops any remote looking 3-point shot and develops into like a Serge Ibaka, that would be incredible. That would be straight. He shot 67% from the free throw line. We saw in previous games during the summer league, the mechanics look really solid for Bona
Yeah.
at the line. We'll see. He only took, I think, 1 3-pointer during his college career. So it's a stretch, but that if you have that rim protection and that defensive IQ, and now he's going to start spacing the floor just a little, I mean, we're talking a different level of prospect here.
Yeah.
Sandman Trent followed us on Twitter, our Instagram. R. Smith says, Aluma's game fits so well between Embiid and Paul George. Would you support a Charles Bassey victory return to in a heartbeat? In a heartbeat.
I would. Like,
I was
damn.
a huge Bassey guy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Deal says get Trent. Justin Edwards not working out. Yeah, not a great game for Justin Edwards. Again, you can see the body, you can see the athleticism, you can see why he could be like an off-ball scorer, floor spacer. But I mean, he has a ton of pedigree coming out of high school, and you're just hoping things start to come together. He's going to be with the Blue Coats pretty much all season. He's not even near close.
Right.
But I guess the physical profile and his ability to be a catch and shoot wing is there. I see it just a little bit. Gary Trent seems redundant now. We have shooting guard depth. I agree. That if you bring in, that's the one concern with Gary Trent Jr. is you bring in him, and then you have Lowry, and you have how many minutes left for Jared McCain? So it's a thing. Morris and Trent. McCain was unable to connect much from the field.
I love that. That
That's
is great.
Yeah.
Connect 4. I think he called himself that. He called himself Connect 4.
I don't know what
number.
I'm pretty sure they played zone the entire game again. The defensive scheme for the Sixers this summer is whack, man. I don't.
It really is.
I don't get it. It's crazy. Bonus still needs to develop that paint push shot. I agree. His touch around the basket is definitely questionable. He did hit like one layup from like 5 feet, but it's there's a lot. Bona's just super raw. He came into basketball late. He's still learning the game. The athleticism. There was one play from Bona where it didn't even like hit the stat sheet, but like he turned the ball over and it started a fast break for the other team. And he went from one side of the court to the other and nearly caught up with the guy and almost blocked his shot. It was like in the first quarter or second quarter. Like his athleticism just pops. So
it's insane.
Yeah. I think Keve Aluma is better than Precious. Give this kid an opportunity to be on the roster. We'll see. I think ultimately, I agree with Aluma being on the roster, but Morey will use that KJ Martin piece in January to bring in the starting four for this team.
Yeah.
Towards the trade deadline. I love Morris and Hayward. Hayward's another guy. That's definitely a guy to keep an eye out for. Trent now follows multiple Sixers on Instagram and Maxey and Joe. Oh my God.
Can we stop with the social media stuff?
I love it.
It's starting to get annoying. No, it really is.
That pretty much wraps it up. Any other thoughts before we get to player of the game?
Hopefully RJ Hampton's okay.
What happened to him? I missed it.
I don't know. I think I learned that he got injured and wouldn't return.
Okay.
Hopefully that works out. I'm a huge RJ Hampton fan. Like, this guy is so athletic. This guy can play ball. It's just a shame.
Pistons passed up a lot of layups because of Bona. Bona just pops.
Oh my God.
Bassie was waived by the Spurs. I didn't even know he was waived.
He was waived like what, this past week?
I totally missed that. They're probably set, to be honest, at center. I think they're going to roll with Drummond and Bona. But yeah, that's interesting. Social media stuff is 2 for 2 for this offseason. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Jordan Tucker. I was a big Ron Holland guy in the draft. He was my number 1 target for the Sixers, hoping that he would miraculously fall. But my gosh, Jordan Tucker stole his soul on back-to-back possessions tonight with 2 straight blocks. It was awesome. I'm not the biggest Jordan Tucker guy, but that was an epic moment for me for sure. And then at the end, Ron Holland tried to dunk over Adem Bona, and Bona said, no, not in my house, and missed the dunk. It was great.
He could become a fan favorite. I can just tell with the Adem Bona. Everyone's going to become.
I agree, man. I really like the second he starts playing games in preseason and more Sixers fans get used to that motor and like his intensity, they're going to love it. They're going to love it. Mm-hmm. All right, let's roll on to our Sixers player of the game. All right, Sixers player of the game. Sixers get the W in this one. A lot more upside and positivity compared to the last couple games, at least. Mitch, who's your player of the game?
I'm going to have to go to layup here. Give me Aluma. I'll take Aluma as my player of the game. 19 points, 8 boards, 8 for 10 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. Catching it. the most efficient player out of this whole summer league roster in the past like 4 games. So give me Luma. I still can't pronounce his first name.
Yeah. So it was funny was I did like probably at least a handful of videos like
Yeah.
with and on the summer league squad, and I think I called him Keve for like the first like week of my shows. But it's Keve, at least
Keve? Okay.
Keve Aluma.
Okay.
But yeah, that is a great choice. 19 points off the bench in 22 minutes, man. Have a game. And that
Yeah.
moment where he, pump faked on the perimeter, drove and hit the reverse layup and one bucket. Great moment for Aluma. That really solidified everything we saw the first 3 games of the Salt Lake City Summer League. He has been one of the bigger standouts.
And actually, I got his box score from the last 4 games, like this one: 19 points, 8 boards, 8 for 2, 8 for 10, 2 for 2 from 3. The past game he put up a stinker: 6 points, 1 block, 2 for 6, 1 for 3 from 3. And then he went 15 points, 4 boards, 1 block, 7 for 9 from the field, 12 points, 8 boards, 2 assists, 5 for 5 from the field. Like efficient. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah,
that is all.
It's crazy, man. He looks every bit. I guess this is overreaction time. This is what we do in the summer league. But he looks every bit as exactly what the Sixers need: an elite role player, a stretch four, with that's not going to be a negative defensively on the court. He looks every bit what the Sixers need. The Sixers need to announce him as a two-way guy immediately. Quentin says we need Bona to do the Matumbo finger. That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
Philly special cards. What's going on? Thanks for joining. Player of the game is Maury if he retains Aluma and Down. Aluma needs to take Justin Edwards' place as a two-way. We have a lot of Keve Aluma love. My sleeper pick at power for the Sixers at the trade deadline: Wendell Carter. I like it.
Yeah.
For the Magic. That would be a really solid pickup. Definitely, the money wise, that looks right in the area the Sixers would be looking. I like that target a lot. Kane says Aluma should be on the Sixers bench. My second player of the game, I'm going to go Ricky Council. I mean, he's already easy tonight. Plus 16 in 30 minutes. I just think he's going to look so good on the Sixers this year in a more defined role. He's playing a lot more. The ball's running through his hands a lot here in the summer league. And there's been a lot of turnovers. There's been a lot of times when he's driving to the basket and forcing it and driving through multiple defenders and leading to reckless shots and, bad decision making. But today, 0 turnovers from Ricky Council. Really like that. He only shot 1 of 6 from 3, but you love the motor. You love how this dude does not give an F, and he will drive and attack the rim and get to the line. 9 of 9 from the free throw line. Ricky Council, man, he's coming, man. He's coming. And it's exciting, dude. It's exciting for the fact that I spent an entire season last year pounding the table for Ricky Council over Tobias Harris. By the way, Rich, I'm a little shocked that he didn't play in this game today for the Pistons.
Right. Don't tell that to Quentin.
But anyway, I saw them hyping up. I guess their GM did an interview, and he was hyping up Tobias Harris and what he does for the culture. And you saw the tweet about how it's all computer generated. And
I saw that.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
It's crazy.
Can I pick a loser of today?
Go for it.
The loser of the day is how in the F can a first-round pick come to the Summer League and the announcer of the Summer League, the main guy, can't even pronounce his name correctly. He called him Jared McClain throughout the entire game. And I'm just screaming at the TV, like, what are we doing here? He's a first-round pick from freaking Duke. He's a blue. Yeah. And you call him Jared McClain. And
I was laughing so hard.
It was an embarrassment, man. What a disgrace.
Yeah. I don't even know what that guy said announcers was. Wasn't it? I'm going to blank on who that was.
I could Google it real quick.
Wasn't it Legler? No.
No.
And then look, as you're doing that, Quinn goes that you love the number 12. You love him number
Oh
12. So
yeah,
there you go.
clearly. Biden is the loser. We're not going there.
No, we're not talking about that. No.
Facts. That was crazy. I can't believe just no one corrected him. Like, I don't know, but like I kept screaming at the TV because the dude next to him was saying McCain. And every single time the other guy would say McLean. And like, dude, just give it a little nudge. Say, hey man, like it's literally on the fucking TV. It says McCain.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a little frustrating. He's a big diehard guy. Eden, the remix says Keve provides toughness. Get Aluma on this roster, man. It's not cute anymore. It's real. Keve Aluma needs to be on this roster. Let's get to our grades for tonight.
Won't you feel it? Sweetness and light for my restless mind. Please give me a way to escape this world gone astray. You could give me a little peace of mind in these troubled times.
All right. We're going to get into grades. Oh, by the way, quick shout out to Jaden Springer with
Yeah.
the Boston Celtics today. Did you see it?
No.
Jaden Springer had 23 points, 3 of 6 from 3, 6 assists, and 2 steals for the Celtics today in Summer League.
Oh my God. What? So you're never taking not Jared McCain, Springer out of the intro now?
I called it when the second they made that trade. I understood the trade,
Yeah.
but the second that you trade with the Celtics and the Celtics see upside in, Jaden Springer, it was a problem. It was a big
Yeah.
problem. And as a point attack defender, Springer is legit, man. But anyway, that's a different topic. Do you guys think Morey made the right choice in McLean over to Connect?
Do you know how many times we're going to be getting this throughout this season?
It's going to be all season long. I love the fit with Connect and the Lakers. It was a really good fit for Dalton Connect. I personally we did this on the draft show. I had Connect like in my like top like 7 or 8, I think, guys.
I think I had Connect in like my top 5.
Did you?
I became second. So
yeah, I had McCain.
I forgot who had 1.
I had McCain in my top 10 for the Sixers at number 16. He wasn't nearly my favorite guy, but I didn't hate the pick. I think I graded it like an A- or B+.
I think I gave it an A. Solid A.
So it was a good pick. I still think McCain was a really good pick. I still think there's really good upside with him as a point guard, as a Fred VanVleet kind of dude that can be a secondary ball handler and space the floor. But I do like Dalton Connect, and we'll see. We're going to be talking about that all season long. Ferk Nowitzki, player of the game is bad. Oh my gosh, we're not going there. Springer about to clamp McCain. Oh my gosh. Dude, I cannot wait for that matchup. I will be making a video on every possession if we ever get that this season. Morey should have traded up to get Bub Carrington. I'm a big fan of Bub Carrington.
Me too.
How would you grade today's game?
I'll give it an A- just for the fact that we were in zone defense for the entire game. Can someone explain to me why we're in the zone defense the whole game?
I don't know.
It's like, that's the only reason I give it A-. I'm being generous because it scares me. It really does.
Yeah, I think A- is fair. There was a lot of positives in this one. Obviously, leading with Keve Aluma, who's looking like a diamond in the rough, man. The dude is the stretch four the Sixers have been looking for as a guy that they can groom. Again, only 25 years old. He's showing some defensive upside as well. Again, this is Summer League. It doesn't really mean much, but as a floor spacer. That's the thing. I need to deep dive maybe a little bit more into Aluma when it comes to his shooting, because he's shooting lights out right now. He's probably shooting like 60, 70% from the field, which is astronomical on pretty good attempts. Like I think I just said earlier, like I think he's hit like 30 field goal attempts during the summer league. And when I did my scouting report on him, like that was the big thing on him was, do you believe in the jump shot and the inconsistencies there with his perimeter shooting? So we'll see. But Aluma looks terrific. Who's the summer league coach? Not really sure. Gosh, we're getting a lot of political stuff. We're not touching that on that, man. Not happening. How the hell did Tony Bradley get a DNP? Oh, man. Not good. Not good, Mitch, when Tony Bradley has been around the league for this long and can't even get on a summer league court.
And you know what was funny? Remember that stretch when he played good? Everyone was saying to build around Tony Bradley. Even Joel B tweeted it out. And it's just like now it's just like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, somewhere my co-host Rob is like screaming. He loves Tony Bradley.
Is there like a reason why?
He's a big UNC fan.
Got you. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a big UNC Tar Heel fan. I really like Keve. He answered the bell when Memphis tried to get tough. He backed Memphis down when they tried to get physical. Mr. Salmon says zone defense is less taxing on the legs when you're playing 4 games, 6 nights. Mark Blaise, am I saying that correctly?
Yes, I don't know. I just don't like that.
Prince says Aluma is a Sixer. Speak it into existence, Prince. I love it. But anyway, that wraps it up, man. Quick and easy show. We've got 200 plus viewers right now. Guys, if you love Keve Aluma and if you want him to be on the Sixers this season, hit that like button. Smash that like button and help us out. Get this video out to more viewers. What is the schedule? Do we play tomorrow?
We do play on Monday, actually. I got it on my phone right now. We play Monday against the Portland Trailblazers at 8:30.
Cool.
Tuesday against the Timberwolves at 8, and then Friday against the Spurs at 8:30.
Cool. All right, we'll be definitely back Monday. Mitch, anything you want to plug? Final thoughts on the game? Time's yours.
I mean, Aluma, hell of a game. Can't wait for him to play on Monday against the Trailblazers, so I'm excited for that. But, yeah, you guys can find me on YouTube at Mitch Coxey. I'm just uploading Sixers content now on my channel. Just Sixers, a little bit of Eagles, so going through that. Hardcore Sports Network as a Philly. Fly like an Eagle. You got me.
All right. Make sure you go check out Hardcore Sports Network. Those guys crush it over there. Not just Sixers, Philly sports, like lots of things. Go check it out.
Guys, we cover wrestling, UFC, anything you want, we got. So it's just like insane. Literally insane.
R. Smith says, watch Aluma's highlights in the Korean League. You can post up, put the ball in the deck, and shoot it with range. Absolutely. Eden says, good show. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Smash that like button. Thank you, Prince. Maury needs to put Aluma and Downton on the bench. Absolutely. If you're looking to fill this roster, those two are huge standouts for sure. Want to see Bona continue to run strong D in the middle. Quentin always brings it, man. It's so great. This morning I did a show with Patterson at Fanatics.
I was watching it. Yeah.
I saw your comments, man. Thanks for joining. Just talking Eagles rookies and schedule predictions and things like that. So Jalen Hurts expectations. So go check that out. That was this morning. Tomorrow night, we'll be doing more NFL draft content, talking top 10 defensive linemen in the 2025 NFL draft. It is loaded. I'm talking like we're going to be talking first round picks up the wazoo. It is the strongest position in the draft, at least right now. On paper, it is stacked from defensive ends to defensive tackles. And that's going to be a huge need for the Eagles because you look at Josh Sweat in a contract year, you look at Milton Williams in a contract year. Hopefully they can kind of work out an extension there. But if you're looking for targets, and I know it's early, but these are all names you should absolutely know, especially as we get ready for EA's Sports College Football, which drops this week. So we'll be
You
deep
getting
dive.
that?
Oh, hell yeah. We're going to be doing streams of that.
I have to get it. I haven't gotten it yet.
You have
I
an
have
Xbox?
to. PS5.
Damn it. I think
It's
I
a
think
collect.
we just
It's
crossed
collect platform. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? Yeah, we're already planning, like Shane and Ryan, and we're already planning to do live streams of EA Sports College Football and all that.
Oh
kind
my
of
god.
I can't wait, man. That's the next
That's
game.
gonna be insane.
It was really good timing too, because I crushed the Elden Ring DLC,
Yeah.
which is the best game, arguably one of the best games I've ever played. The DLC is amazing, but like I've done every build. I've beaten the game like 5 times. Time to move on. It is now EA Sports College Football time. All right, Fly Me to the Moon was excellent.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
We've got Robin saying the Sixers stink. The Heat are the best in the summer league. I want to see how Zach Edey handles Embiid. I can't wait for that, man.
I wanted to see Adam Bona against Zach Edey. We didn't get that.
Stream a tournament. We will, man. Trust me. We'll be doing a lot of content with EA Sports College Football. Be on the lookout for that. I mean, we're going to be having a lot of college football shows really ramping up here as we get closer to the season. I have my show, Party on Broad, which we'll do every week. More NFL draft specific, but I know me, Shane, and Mark Henry Jr. will be doing another show every week, talking like player of the week predictions and things like that. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening. Oh, no, it's a TV show, right?
It's a movie, he said.
I thought it was a TV show with
I never heard of it.
with Scarlett Johansson. It looks really good.
I'll check out the trailer.
Yeah, it looks really solid. Also, check out the trailer for Long Legs. Let me know.
I heard. Yeah, I did.
That looks
That was
awesome.
good. That was good.
Really cool. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson changed it. That looks really good. Quinn, I need to look at that.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's wrap it up. One last time, at Mitch Kofsky on X, at Mr. Crockpot on X. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you on Monday night. I'll be dropping highlight reels of the top standouts like Aluma and Council and things like that on the channel tomorrow morning. He is Mitch. I am Dibes. Stay awesome.